there, everybody, this is Silent Mist, and welcome to something I haven't done in quite some time. And what might that be, you may ask? Well, welcome to some single-player Minecraft, something that I haven't done in quite some time. So, what I'm going to be doing is quite different than what I normally do, since, first of all, it's single-player, and second of all, we will be doing things in a very particular way. First of all, we're playing on the map Seed Silent Mystification. I thought it was a pretty interesting idea. Second of all, we're playing on a map with a height of 256. We would be playing on a map with a height of 512, but Minecraft starts to dislike me when that happens, and it gets rather laggy. Along with that, we will be playing on hardcore mode, so I hope you guys enjoy the wonderful world of YouTube. Let's see how long this single-player series will last. So, let the world generate itself, it'll take a second. So yeah, like I was saying, we're playing on a map with a height of 256. Why are we doing this, you may ask? Well, it's different, first of all. Second of all, it makes for amazing terrain generation. And third of all, well, we might be able to build some really cool things with this. So, like I was saying, as you can see, our Y coordinate is obviously higher than 128, and there is obviously things above us. So the map height is altered, and we are in fact playing on a higher map level, or a larger map. So, to start off, we're going to start this off like any other Minecraft Let's Play, or rather any other new Minecraft world, and we're going to beat down some trees with our bare hands, or rather with a cube of wood. So, this being hardcore mode, I'm going to have to reshape how I do things dramatically, being that I cannot starve to death. So, I'm going to need to take things very carefully. I'm going to be farming, I'm going to be doing everything as efficiently as possible, and I'm going to be taking many more safety precautions than I normally do, because I do intend on letting the series go for however long I can record it for, and for however long I can live. So, that means while I'm exploring caves, I'm going to need to be extremely careful, and while I am outside at night, or rather when I'm not outside at night, I need to make sure that nothing can ever hurt me. So yeah, the first day or two may start off slowly because I'm going to be super precautious, and from there on out, maybe I'll get a little bit more adventurous and we'll be able to continue and do things the exciting way. So let's start off by making some wood and a crafting table. What better way to start off a Minecraft table, a Minecraft Let's Play, than with a crafting table? So I'll build myself a nice little pickaxe so we can go harvest some stone, so I can make both a hoe and a better pickaxe and an axe. First of all, let's punch through some of this dirt. We'll later create our hidey hole in here. I'll definitely be bringing some nifty little extras. So, yeah. Now, with going on to other topics, with this, I plan for I'm hoping this will be completely vanilla. If this lasts for an extremely long time, that may not be the case, but as of right now, I'm planning to keep this series as vanilla as possible. So, yeah, no mods aside from the height change mod that you've obviously already seen. So, we're going to get an axe, we're going to get a pickaxe, we are going to get a hoe. Yes, a hoe, so we can get some seeds and so we can plant some things later. But for now, my main focus is going to be getting this stuff. Hopefully I'll be able to find a couple of animals while I'm walking around that I can feast on. So, yeah. So, with this single-player Minecraft series, I'd like to say a couple of things. First of all, everything else is still going to go as planned. I've actually finally started to think seriously about doing the other things that I've been putting off for the longest time. So, Golden Sun is finally coming back to the, everything. Hey, here, Enderman is finally coming back to the everything, so, expect those videos soon. I mean, I know I've said that before, but now I have, newfound interests in it, mainly because I've realized that, as a person who would love to become a YouTube partner, I can actually, those videos are eligible for I cannot be sued in any way, nor am I in any way violating copyrights by Let's Playing that game. So that makes me extremely happy because I can play a game that I really like and pretty much not get in trouble for it, and in the long run entertain many people, because as a partner usually you have more views as a not partner. So that being said, I can entertain thousands of people. I mean, as of right now, I'm pretty much entertaining around 8 to 10,000 people a day, but that's a different... Well, I shouldn't say 8 to 10,000 people. I could talk about statistics now, mainly being that now, on average per day, I get anywhere from 5 to 10,000 views, which, that's amazing. I remember when I was making my 1,000 subscriber dedication video, I remember specifically saying that it felt great to entertain hundreds of people a day. Can you imagine what it's like to entertain thousands of people a day? It's amazing. I feel like I've come pretty darn far for little old me who lives in a shoe with their Aunt Pooh. I don't even know where that was going, but yes, regardless, I need to really, I could use a source of food, and a quick source of food. I mean, I know I'm getting some seeds, but it's dawning on me. The first big enemy of this series is going to be hunger, because, think about it, good, food. As of right now, there's nothing that can really do too much to me. I mean, granted, yeah, creeper could happen, but pshaw, we'll deal with that in the future when I have armor. For now, I'm just going to be a little sissy at night times, and I'm going to just stay inside and feast on some pig, or one pig. Why do I hear Enderman? Do all animals, like, make that sound when they die? I'd like to keep 2 of them here, some of them, so I could, Oh, is that the sound that you get when you, get experience? I guess so. I wasn't aware of that. Like I was saying, I would like to keep 2 of each animal around, so I can later have them breed. It appears that there is a spare pig right here, so we will be using that to our advantage and grabbing its flesh. So I'll leave these 2 chickens and these 2 pigs here. They can be peaceful little animals and reproduce. Later on I'll fence them off so they're forced to be peaceful little animals and reproduce. But for now I'm going to gather a little bit more wood so I can have something to do throughout the night. And I'm going to need some just so I can turn it into some coal. So yes, this game, it's so recreational. Like, if I'm stressed out, I could easily just play this game for a few hours and I'd feel great afterwards. I mean, if I ever magically got into a relationship and then it went downhill, I'd just play this and I'd be over it in no time. And the sad thing is that's probably completely true. But on the other hand, the relationship thing most likely isn't going to happen because, you know, those people who play video games for hours on end usually aren't the most popular in those kind of scenarios. But whatever, I'm enjoying life to its fullest. I'm doing what I love, and heck, I'm making other people happy while I do it. So it's like a quadruple win scenario. So I really can't be complaining. Solo commentary, something I haven't done in quite some time. Let's see, so I'm gonna punch down a couple more trees, and it seems like it's turning dark, so we're gonna have to head into a hidey hole of sorts quite soon. Let's see, so with episode length with these videos, I'm planning on, I don't know. I'm not going to have any set episode length. I'd like to make these rather longer, but if I do that, they're definitely not going to be a daily thing. And when it comes to playing Minecraft for long periods of time, the main reason why we've had such huge surpluses of videos in every other Minecraft thing that I've recorded is because it's really easy and it's really fun to record a lot of videos at once. And by that I mean we just do something for like an hour and a half, and then I'm set for videos for quite a while because my videos are usually around 15 minutes long, and I'll have like a good 60, well, not 60, maybe 20 to 30 videos that are already uploaded, or already ready to be uploaded. I just have to get around to uploading them. Yeah, talking about that, as of right now, I have like a good 20, no, not 20, maybe 15 videos that I need to upload. I have last week's Terraria, or yeah, not really last week's, but I recorded Terraria over the weekend, and those need to be uploaded. And last week, we recorded some more Sea of Flames, and that also needs to be uploaded. So I'm set when it comes to uploads. I just really wanted to do some single-player Minecraft because it's different. It's a completely different atmosphere. You get to be a lot more laid back. Something that I don't usually do when I'm recording. When we're recording, we have a set goal, and there are usually numerous awful things in our way. But here, our only set goal is to build and survive. No rigorous demands such as go find those wolves before I eat you, or go find it because that's what you're supposed to do. No, this is just like, go do whatever the hell you want to do because you can and it's free. So, as we should have both noticed, it's starting to get dark, so I'm going to attempt to collect a few more seeds. And I'll also grab some saplings, and I'll replant those. They really killed grass breaking speed. It used to be significantly faster from what I remember. So let's plant these trees because I'm clearing out this area and no need for it to be completely empty. Although, mob spawning on trees, that's always a huge problem, but I shouldn't say that. It's not a problem if you're playing with fast mode graphics, because from what I've heard, in Minecraft, if you play with fast mode graphics, mobs will spawn on top of trees, but if you play on any other graphics setting, I don't actually know what's going to happen. So, yeah, it's nighttime now. It's getting dark. I'm going to grab my crafting box, and we are going to go hide for our very lives, because it's that time of the day in Minecraft. You always know the first day is the day that you have to prepare, or else you are pretty darn screwed. So, I made a little thing. You guys are going to have to bear with the darkness for a minute or so. Although, darkness, when it comes to darkness, I finally figured out how to render videos in Sony Vegas, so dark things don't look at all bad, and they're more than visible, so it should be okay if you just have a little while of darkness. You should be able to see perfectly fine. I'll just make an area that's kind of decent sized, plop down a furnace, make some coal or make some charcoal, and then be perfectly set. So, I'm opting for the in the mountain sort of thing, because I find that to be a much better way to start off, because that lets you have a slight stockpile and it lets you mine for goods. So yeah, we've already gotten a little cozy place, a little abode. Make a bed tomorrow maybe, but yeah, alas, let us just grab a little bit of stone, and then we can plop down our crafting box, and afterwards we can maybe get a furnace. Maybe we'll find some iron while we're doing this. Although, I really want to take this slowly, because one thing that I absolutely hate about Minecraft is how quickly you can progress, and by that I mean, if I wanted to, I could just tunnel straight down to the bottom of the world and grab some diamond. I just have to find it. But I like taking things slowly, and being an admin of an RPG server, it really shows you how quickly the game can be not really ruined, but uprooted using said diamonds. Let's just plop this right here. So yeah, I'm just going to take things easily, make a furnace. I don't really have much of a purpose I really don't have much of a reason to have one of these right now, aside from why not. So I guess we will just stick with that why not reason. We can have one because we have one. Also, I'm not really going to need to make any chests, because not until I start to get a lot of items, because if I die, well, it's over. I might keep the world after I die, because I'm pretty sure you can salvage the world at the very least once you die, but after that, yeah, if I can salvage the world after I die, I'll just give YouTube the world, and you guys can do whatever the heck you want with it, because I always promise to give out worlds, but in the end, I never do. Talking of which, you know the Cloud block, or the Cloud 9 map that we did? Today, it was pretty funny. The guy who made the map sent me a message on YouTube asking me to give him credit for it, and then I was like, oh, I completely forgot to do such a thing, and it should have dawned on me when people are asking me for the map, because, well, first of all, I was assuming that people would just I was under the assumption that people would just Google the map to find it, but then when I was trying to give credit to him, I couldn't find the map. So I guess that's a valid excuse as to why people did not, or people were wondering why I was not, or rather why people were asking me for the map, and I was just like, oh, just Google it. So I never actually responded to any of those, but now it's dawning on me that even if you were to Google it, you really wouldn't find anything because, well, there is nothing. I can't find it on the Minecraft forums. I actually had to send him another message back asking him, could you send me a link to the forums because I can't find your map. But yeah, along with that, I'd like to make a couple of other brief announcements about Minecraft, mainly being that with Minecraft videos and with videos in general, I'm starting to adopt more of a recording schedule, and everyone who participates in my recording knows full well what I mean by this. And pretty much, we have a weekly schedule of things that we plan on recording, and usually on Mondays and Tuesdays, I would like to record like something like a map of the week. Mainly that being, we're going like a little fun challenge map. And we actually recorded one today being Tuesday. Missed yesterday because I was just a little swamped down with crap that I needed to do. But we did, what's the map? Can't remember the map off the top of my head. It's an interesting little map. Oh, it was a challenge, not a challenge map, it was an RPG map, so I am awful at those. I'm not too sure if we'll be doing any more of those because, first of all, we missed like half of the story. Second of all, we broke quite a few rules. And third of all, it's not that it was a bad map, it's just I'm not the kind of person that's really capable of playing such a map in an effective way. So, now that we have a little abode which consists of a little... I don't even know what this is. This isn't anything... Oh, there goes my pickaxe. It's just a staircase that goes down here. Maybe we'll have like some crazy underground town. No, we probably won't, but... We can dream, can't we? Oh, I remember what I wanted to do with that furnace. I wanted to cook some meat. Raw pork, and I used all of my all of my everything else. So let us cook some wood with some wood. Yeah, wood with wood. That makes perfect sense. I'll just let that cook some of that into charcoal, and when that's done, we will have our little nifty thingamahoosit. So for now, we'll just do this. I guess we'll push this edge out and we'll have like an underground hidey hole. This is where we can return to whenever we don't have adequate resources to stay on the surface or if we're just near this area. I'll build a house within the next day or two, but yeah, that'll probably be in the next time that I record because I'm gonna go for about a half an hour of length for this video. I don't know if I'm gonna actually be able to pull that off, but we'll see, maybe. But yeah, longer video, a little different because it is a lot more laid back, so I'm just going to take things at my own pace, not going to be like, oh, have to do this. So, yeah, along with that, talking about longer videos, the challenge map that we did today was actually really short, so it's probably just going to go up as one part. Are you done cooking? Heard something. You are done cooking into charcoal. Make me some raw pork chops. Or make me some cooked pork chops, rather. Let's see. I'll make a little farm. No, I don't have any water, so it's kind of pointless. When it's daytime, I'll make a little farm. For now, I'll have to survive off of that dead animal that I have. Let's see. What can I do? Let me lower this down one more level, just for the sake of it being a complete staircase of sorts, and so we can get a little bit more cobblestone. Maybe build a house with cobblestone, though I'm not a fan of cobblestone houses, unless they're done right. And by right, I mean like perfectly, where they look really old and beautiful, but let's see, maybe we'll be able to pull off something. I mean, I'm not the best artist when it comes to artistry, but maybe we can still do something. Until then, I'll just listen to that zombie moan, because moaning zombies are always fabulous. I'll just make this like a walkway. It still blows my mind, or rather it baffles me as to how this is interesting, but I mean, I find stuff like this interesting. I like playing the game, and I like watching people play the game. It's really strange. I can't even explain it. So, as you can see, we have whatever you want to call this, our nightly holy hole. I was hoping that we'd find some iron while we were doing this, but I guess that really wasn't going to happen. I'll dig out a little bit more, maybe find some iron in the process of expansion, but yeah. What else can I talk about? Let's see. What did I do today? Today, I went to school. What did I do at school? Well, I learned information. Most of it I will never use again, but some of it maybe. I mean, math, I guess. Some of that stuff I learned in math is useful, but definitely not all of it. I mean, although one thing that really bugs me is in what was it? Oh yeah, well, let me give you a brief history of my school life. Up until 8th grade, I was a huge slacker, and I really didn't do anything more than what was necessary, and I was just like, oh, let's just do this because I have to. But then 8th grade happened, and then I was just like, yeah, know what, why not take a complete 180? So I took that 180, and it was strange. Like, a bunch of my teachers were just like, Andrew, why you do better, why you do so bad, and then why you do so good? Oh, I hear a creeper. So I was just like, let's take a change, and now here I am in honors. I would be in AP classes, but bits of my laziness still linger, and I don't have the attention span to go through an AP class. But now there really was only one repercussion to me being lazy beforehand, and that was, well, I should say two. First being I have awful work ethic and work conduct. No, I shouldn't say that. I'm just not good at working for long periods of times. I get distracted really easy. And the second being that I'm in a lower level math class, being that I'm still in an honors level math class, but I'm pretty much taking the math class of people that are 1 year younger than me. And, well, not really that. At our school, the way that everything is organized is you can take Algebra 2 as a freshman, sophomore, or junior. I was actually unaware that you could take it as a sophomore, and I would have done it then so I could have taken pre-calculus this year. But due to my laziness in 8th grade, I'm stuck taking Algebra 2 in junior year, and I'll be taking pre-calculus in senior year. I took geometry last year, and oh god, that was a ball. That was the easiest class I've ever taken in school. But, yeah, I'm actually gonna do a little bit of outdoor work right now. But moving back to the story, I pretty much changed from that C average person who didn't give a crap about anything into, look, I can pull straight A's if I want to, but quite often I really don't want to because I still do have bits of that lingering laziness. I will never deny that I am one hell of a lazy person, but you know what? I am enjoying life, so I really don't care. I don't care enough to change the way that I'm doing things radically. So, I mean, I'm not in any way shooting for an Ivy League college because I kind of think that to be kind of a waste in today's society. And yeah, I mean, when you're looking for a job, sure, the guy that has the Harvard law degree is going to be hired first, but there are so few people that actually have that Harvard law degree that you're probably better off just saving on some of that money and going to a slightly worse college, or at least having fun while you're in college. So I I can't wait to go to college because I think that's going to be an absolute ball. Definitely gonna be an increase in work, but I'm looking forward to the independence so much. I don't want to sound like some strange recluse, but I absolutely love being alone. That mainly being because I like it being quiet around me, and I mean, sure, you guys get to see how crazy I can be while I'm recording videos, but still, I do enjoy the absolute quiet of quite a few things. Having the house to myself is one of my favorite things. I do like being alone because, it's just, you can do anything, even though my parents are always constantly worried that I'm doing drugs. I'm just like, no, I have computers. I really don't give a crap about that kind of stuff. So, yeah, why have drugs when you can use a computer? I mean, really. At least with the computer, you can accomplish things. With drugs, you just waste money frivolously. Oh, I will never, ever do stupid stuff like that. Just find it to be a waste of... Mainly because it's a waste of money. Okay, people get high because it feels good. You know what? I feel good after I've spent $3,000 on computer parts, even though I've never spent $3,000 on computer parts. But boy, there will be a day when I do that. And that day isn't too far off. I actually plan on building a really good gaming computer right before going to college, and by that I mean a probably around $5,000 worth of silicon, metal, and plastic. But yeah, that's just me. Other people, sure, I don't give a crap about what other people do when it comes to that, so I can just say whatevs whenever it comes to that. Let's make some wooden planks, make some more. I don't really need that many. But yeah, so, let's see. A certain Let's Player said that questions such as "What's up, YouTube?" is kind of a frivolous thing, and that's kind of latched onto me because it really does seem just like, not small talk, but just unnecessary talk, because it really doesn't accomplish much, so I've been avoiding that little phrase of, "Hey, everybody, what's up? I've been doing X, Y." It's more of just like, "Hey, I've been doing X and Y," and then if I have a question to the audience, I'll ask that afterwards. But yeah, I'm gonna chop down these trees. If you're wondering what I am doing, I'm just pretty much making the area outside of my house hospitable at nights, and I actually need to go fence off the top because I want to be outside tonight, and pretty much for the purpose of farming and starting to have a house. So what time of the day is it? It's just about noon. Let's see, what time is it in real life? I want to wrap this up before 11ish, and it's 10:46, so I guess we'll be able to play until nighttime. First damage that I've received, I think, all series, perhaps. But yeah, I want to not really fence this area off, but brighten it up so mobs don't spawn up here and then fall down there. Would be kind of a drag, having a creeper fall on me while I'm peacefully farming and blowing up, thus destroying both my life and my work. I mean, granted, sure, I can die. I mean, it's only hardcore mode. I'm just going to be dead and never able to do anything again, but if he destroys my farm, bitch. And yeah, if you haven't noticed yet, YouTube, I guess it's kind of not really a bad thing, nor a good thing, but I guess my word choice has become slightly more mature than what it used to be. That being, I've always seen the humor in swearing. It just annoys me to no end when people swear out of anger or to be annoying. Like, I hate it so much when the griefer comes on. It's just like, WTF, man, except he doesn't say WTF. He writes out, what the fuck. But, WTF, man, why the F do you do such and such a thing? You're such a freaking effing retard. Go crap your pants and stuff like that. It just annoys me to no end, just because such a sentence, it's just like not pleasing to the eyes to read. It's just like, oh, look, you're capable of putting swears in rapid succession after one another. I'll just formulate some other slightly complicated sentence and tell you how you're wrong, because, you know, you're the griefer, you're obviously in the wrong. Griefers, they're such a great source of entertainment. I mean, as of right now, with my server being in like a highly temporary state, I don't give a crap about griefers, to the point of, if there's a griefer, I'm probably not going to do anything, but come Bucket actually being released, yeah, I'm going to be like, oh, a griefer? Let's torture him, then we'll get him off my server for good. But yeah, that's how I deal with griefers. I beat them into the ground, I annoy them, I reverse troll them, heck, I grief them back, and I will make them leave my server through the form of rage quitting. I seldom ban. They're the only times that I've ever banned people on my server were when we got flood spammed by a bots, and that really wasn't me banning any specific person. It was just me getting a program that would automatically ban anyone that sent more than like 4 messages per second, which all the spam bots were doing. That, and if they're just a quick stream of griefers, then I was just like, oh, okay, they're all coming together. I'm not really gonna bother with dealing with all of them. They can go troll someone else. I'm busy doing other stuff. But yeah, that's my little spiel on griefers. But I think we're slowly coming to a close in this. Trying to... I don't even know what I'm trying to accomplish. I'm trying to get up to that little corner because I don't think it's lit up very well. So in other news, let's see. Today a pretty funny thing happened in Latin, and ignore me like whacking my desk with my knee. I mean, I've done that a few times. It's just I'm in a really uncomfortable spot. That being, I'm not in my room as of recording this because we got our ceilings redone and my room smells of drywall and I absolutely hate that smell. But like I was trying to say, today during my Latin class, we got our most recent chapter quiz back, and when I took it, I honestly felt like, oh crap, I did pretty horribly on that. And Latin is like the black sheep of my subjects, meaning that I don't care about it at all because it's worthless. I'm taking it mainly because I have to, and because Japanese is my language of interest. But our school does not offer Japanese, so I'm taking Latin. But so I'm on great terms with the teacher because the teacher is really good. He just teaches a subject that I really don't like. So we're on good terms. And so today I got my quiz back, and like I said, I thought I did pretty terribly on it, and by pretty terribly I mean like F-worthy terrible. I get it back, I see 96 on the test, I stand up, like, I quickly stand up, push my chair back with my legs as I stand back, and yell, "Son of a mother duck, what is this madness?" And the entire class was laughing, along with the teacher, but yeah, it was quite strange. It's just, that's one of the few classes where I can stand up and yell "son of a mother duck" without getting in trouble. So seeing that I got an A, almost an A+ on that test, it just blew my mind. But yeah, like I said, Latin isn't my subject of choice, mainly being because it's a dead language. First of all, I'm taking it because I have to. Well, as of freshman year, I really didn't have to take it, but freshman year I was just like, no, as an 8th grader, I was just like, hey, Latin seems like a pretty cool language, let's take that instead of something lame and orthodox like Spanish, German, or French. So I took Latin 1 year. I did okay, and that was because Latin 1 was a pitifully easy class. But then I didn't take any language for my sophomore year, so unless you want to count programming as a language, but I took programming and no foreign language that year. And this year I'm taking Latin 2, and next year I'm probably taking Latin 3. But I'm mainly taking those classes because most colleges want you to have 3 years of a language. And so, okay, I'm willing to go that far. But what I'm not willing to do is spend the time that it's going to take to actually really learn that language. So my studying for that language is near zero. Like every day, night before a quiz, I'll just go over the vocabulary until I got that. That's the easy part. I have no problem when it comes to vocabulary because I can just easily memorize that within like a 20-minute sitting if I can stay focused. But due to the fact that I wanted to get a shovel. Due to the fact that I haven't studied, due to the fact that I haven't given enough of a crap about Latin up until this point, because I like maintaining my grade at a B or A level, and it's for the most part in an A level as of right now, but because I like doing such a thing, Latin is kind of dragging me down because I still don't give a crap about it. So Latin is kind of my black sheep subject. It's just there because it has to be. I really wish that I'm still torn between taking Latin next year. If I find a college that I like, that'll accept me for not taking 3 years of language, then I'll be on that college. Like, I don't know, mayonnaise on a mayonnaise sandwich. I don't know. But yeah, as you can see, it's slowly coming to nighttime. Actually, let me quickly check up on something. All's right. Quickly becoming nighttime. Or rather, it is nighttime in game, so I want to make my little farmy farm. Hopefully we don't have any unwanted guests, and I kind of forgot to get some water, but then again, I really don't have a method of bringing water here, so I'll just have to make like a dry farm. Just place this down right here. Oh, crap, it's drying up. It needs light. Let's see. Where are my seeds? Right there. Oh, they're even in my hotbar. Okay, plant those seeds there. This stuff will green over. And yeah, now that we have like a little secluded area, kind of a pseudo home back there, and now that I've gone through like multiple storytelling tales, that was a really nice recording. I really enjoyed doing that. I haven't done something like this in a really long time. Feels reminiscent, and hopefully I'll be continuing stuff like this because taking a break from the chaotic multiplayer recordings that we do, especially the Sea of Flames. Oh my gosh, the Sea of Flames. That is the first and last map that I will have such a large groups with. Never again will I record with 8-person groups. It'll be restrained down to like 4 people at the max. But yeah, now that I've like gotten all of that off of my chest, I guess this is where I say goodbye and where you guys wait for the next episode of Minecraft. So, in the next part, we will probably build a house of some sorts, and yeah, we will move forward from there. So, see you guys later. Goodbye!